Hey everyone, you've got Arleos the Blacksmith here, and today I'm going to make a little bit of a quicker video for going from 0 to 100 blacksmithing. So you may have already seen my full blacksmithing guide, which is about 30 minutes long, and it shows me going from 0 to 100 and everything you need to do it, because I actually did it myself. This one we're going to make a little bit of a quicker video, so I will go ahead and give you the full shopping list that we need. So this is starting right from 0 blacksmithing if you're fresh. So up on the screen now you should see everything you're going to need. Looking at, this is the end of February 2023, it just cost me about 65,000 gold to get it all off the auction house. Now I did do this with an alt, so I had a Spark of Ingenuity and I had 120 Primal Chaos to do at least one craft of the actual weapon. So if you're not able to do any epic crafts, then you'll just need to have extra materials for the Master's Hammer. So this method that I'm talking about is using the Master's Hammer method, which means we're leveling up to about 55 using all of our first crafts, and then we're going to go the rest of the way using just the Master's Hammers. Okay, so getting started, I'm going to now put on the screen the actual order of everything that I'm doing. So this is starting right from level 1, and this is what you're going to need all the way up, and it'll show, as you see, the level next to each item that we're making. So the reason I've done it this way, instead of just making the same thing over and over again, I'm optimizing my first crafts. So every time you craft an item for the first time, it's going to give you 1 knowledge point for blacksmithing, which is going to help you later on. So there are probably a little bit cheaper ways to max out, but you're going to have to go back and make these things anyway to get your knowledge points. So in my opinion, there's no reason to skip over making them. So we're basically making every single thing that we can, and anything that we... it looks like we do have a few things that we have to make more than once, but for the most part, we're making them only once. Near the end, I did try my luck at some of the green items to see if I could get some cheaper levels that way, but I was having really terrible luck at actually getting any skill ups, so we are going to forgo that one, and like I said, once you get to unlocking the Master's Hammer, then you're going to just use that to craft yourself all the way to 100. Now, doing it this way is a little bit of a waste of materials because you only actually need 1 Master's Hammer. You're going to end up vendoring the rest of them. So you're spending right now about 1,400 gold per level once you get past that 55, 60. And that's going to take you all the way to the end. So the 2 main methods, in this video, we're going to use the Master's Hammer method, which means you're maxing yourself out to 100 almost immediately. The other method is going to be depending on crafting orders. So looking at the public system, you're depending on people who are putting in crafting orders for you, which depending on how much time you have to camp around your order station, it might take you some time to level up. That's how I did it on my main, but when we were near the beginning, there was a lot more orders up, or at least people weren't as critical of the level that they're getting. Now everybody wants a 5-star, or they're looking for some higher level items, and it makes it a little bit more difficult for you to do as an individual. So looking at the specialization, what you're going to need once you hit your level 50 and you're ready to put some points into your Dragon Isles Blacksmithing Specializations, you're going to want to pick either Armor Smithing or Weaponsmithing, and then you put the minimum points just to unlock your next sub-specialization. So 10 points, and then in the next sub-specialization, 10 points, and then pick your item that's going to be maxed out, and that's the one that you need to put 30 points in order to unlock your Master's Hammer. So we're doing the least amount of points possible to unlock the Master's Hammer, which is going to be 50 points, 10, 10, and 30. So whether it's a weapon you're choosing or a piece of armor, I would say whatever makes most sense for you, because if you're going to keep blacksmithing, that Master's Hammer will be able to repair for free whatever item you max out. So if we're, for example, a plate wearer, you can pretty much do any piece. You'll be able to use it to repair any of your items. If you're not a plate wearer, I'd recommend doing a weapon first, because you'll then be able to repair that weapon. So maybe choose a weapon that you yourself would use, and then you can repair your own weapon every time. So you save a little bit of gold on your repairs if you're doing this Master Hammer method. With this quicker version, I'm not going through and actually picking up all the various skill points. So if you do want to see where you need to go and what exactly I did for it, you can look at my longer version of this video, which is on my channel, and that's about 30 minutes long, and it takes you through actually going and collecting all of your knowledge points. So what I do, there are a few different options for getting your extra 20 knowledge points that you're going to need that don't come with this method. You can either, if you've got your reputation up with the Artisans Consortium, which you likely don't if you're a fresh character or a fresh alt, but if you are, you can get 20 skill points from them easily with Artisan's Medal. If you don't have that, the next easiest method is going to be flying throughout the world and picking up the extra knowledge points that are out there. So Wowhead's got some great links, and it's got TomTom coordinates to use to go and pick all of these up. You really only have to do the Waking Shores and the Plains. That will be enough points to get you maxed out and get your Master's Hammer. And then lastly, the little bit more expensive way is heading to the auction house and picking up the patterns and going for your first crafts. So there's a whole bunch of patterns for PvP gear, which are fairly inexpensive, and those are some easy first craft points to get. But first crafts are what you're looking for to make sure that you're getting as many points as you can, as quickly as you can. All right, well, I hope you guys found this helpful. It's quite a bit quicker than my 30-minute video, so this is just a really quick how-to. And if you did find this helpful, feel free to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. All right, take care. And there we go. We are now level 100 blacksmithing.